This is a notice of hearing, are hereby given that a meeting of the licensing committee of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois will begin. Let the record reflect it at 6:03 p.m. on the 26th of January, 2021. Do we need a roll on that or no?
Yeah, just,
Would you mind calling the roll?
Sure. Roll call, President Vandenberg.
Present.
Clerk Therian is present, Trustee Galante.
Present.
Thank you, Clerk. Item number 2, we're here to discuss the potential business license revocation for Intimo 7068 183rd Street. Counselor, is there anything you'd like to add in the record this evening?
okay, thank you, Mayor. We're here today, there obviously have been, there's been numerous issues with the operation of Intimo at 7068 183rd Street. Most recently, there was a shooting, and there have been, in the last, since November, I think there have been 34 calls which have required service to be provided to the location. And so the purpose of the committee then is to determine if there should be any action taken with regards to the business license and the operations.
Thank you, Counsel. Really quick, doesn't say anything.
It doesn't. So you can do that.
Should we do that now?
You can do it if it's.
After our appointment then?
Under number 2. No, I might do it before.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that then.
And then it's just, that
Then we add it in
So
addition to
on-
their agenda?
so it doesn't need to be on the agenda for the purpose, the options, obviously, in terms of the license, the code provides that the committee can suspend the business license for operations that do not comport with the village code. And obviously, the current operations of Intimo are a threat to, one, they're a nuisance, but they're a threat to the health, welfare, and safety of the patrons, the residents,
Other
and
businesses?
businesses around it. And so, under the code, by motion, the committee could suspend up to 21 days the business license. At the same time, if the committee were to decide to do that, there has to be a hearing, and then there would have to be an appointment of a hearing officer to conduct a hearing with regards to the operation to determine whether or not the license should be suspended, should be a suspension, a fine, or a revocation.
Thank you, Don. Does any board member or committee member have any questions regarding that?
No.
So I'll make a motion then to implement a 21-day suspension of the business license for operations until a formal hearing is held.
I'd like
there-
to second that motion.
Seconded by Clerk Therian. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? The motion will carry. Thank you. Item 3, then we'll have a discussion of the appointment of a hearing officer for the purpose of reviewing the potential revocation of the business license for Intimo Lounge at 7068 183rd Street. As council had just recommended, it is recommended that we appoint a hearing officer to hear the case, find the findings of fact and evidence, and then make a formal presentation and recommendation back to committee for a full board meeting.
It wouldn't go back to the committee.
It would go right directly to the board.
It would go, right, so the hearing would happen, the hearing officer would make a recommendation, and that would go to full board.
Would that be a full committee of the whole, or board, right to a
Right to
village
the
board
board.
meeting? Okay. So tonight, there's a recommendation to appoint Austin Zimmer out of the Delgado Law Firm. Are there any questions on that before I ask for a motion? Clerk, Trustee Galante?
No, this is just a third-party firm we're hiring?
Correct. It was recommended via the village's prosecution. So in that case, then I'll go ahead and make a motion to appoint Austin Zimmer from Delgado Law Firm to be the appointed hearing officer for the purposes reviewing the potential business revocation license for Intimo Lounge at 7068 183rd Street. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Clerk Therian. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. Thank you. Item 4, we'll receive comments from the public. Are there any comments from the public regarding any of these items this evening? Let the record reflect there is none. And we'll be adjourned. Thank you.